What's going on, guys? Matty Ice here, Leads for Locals. We are going to have a lot of fun in this video. I am titling it The Ultimate Marketing Powerhouse because at this point, I am 100% convinced that if you implement these three things into your business right here, you will absolutely crush it with your marketing and take your business to the next level. And I say that with a lot of confidence because over the last 6 to 12 months, I've been testing some really cool stuff, just different campaign strategies, tools, etc. And the results that I'm seeing and like the results that my clients are getting right now with these things, it's just absolutely insane. Now, here's the thing is you don't even have to use these three specific tools and platforms if you don't want to. The most important part is to have these three primary aspects of your marketing system in place: lead generation, lead follow-up, and lead contact. Okay. Now, I just happen to be a huge fan of Facebook ads, and I'm going to show you why here in a minute. The new campaigns that I've been testing, oh my gosh, guys, they are just crushing it. So Facebook ads are still a phenomenal way to generate leads when you know what you're doing. But I think they're even better now than they were before because of a new feature that Facebook has now that allows us to generate much higher quality leads. So I'm going to break all of that down. But you could exchange this with Google ads, LinkedIn ads, a social media content strategy, whatever. As long as you have leads coming in, a consistent flow of leads, and you have a system for that, that's the most important part of this aspect of the marketing powerhouse. That's what I'm calling it because this thing is crushing it. All right. Part two is your lead follow-up and like your lead organization, like where your leads going when you generate them. Obviously, you want to have a really good CRM. I'm a huge fan of HighLevel. I think it's the #1 CRM on the market right now. You just can't beat it with all the things that you can do. You literally have everything that you need for this step, which is your CRM, making sure that you're staying organized with your leads, and then all of the automations and follow-up that we're able to put in place, the long-term email and text sequences, the AI agents now, so that they can utilizing those to actually have conversations with our leads as they engage with our outbound communication. Just being able to, like whatever CRM you decide to use, you want to make sure that you have really good follow-up in place. All right, we're going to cover that. And then number three, the power dialer, guys. I can't tell you how much of a game changer this has been. This is kind of like the final piece of the puzzle, in my opinion, when it comes to at least the marketing systems that we implement. My clients have literally doubled, sometimes tripled their lead contact rate, guys. Like imagine if you were able to simply increase your lead contact rate by 20 to 40%, let alone double or triple it. But let's just say it was 20 to 40% more conversations you were having with your leads. What would that do for your business? Obviously, that would be a game changer, right? And the WAVV power dialer, we're going to cover this. This is my absolute favorite power dialer right now for a number of different reasons, which I'll get into here in a minute. But again, the most important part is having some type of power dialer tool, system, etc. in place to make sure that you're actually getting your leads on the phone. So we've got lead generation, lead follow-up, and then lead contact. That's what we are talking about in this video, guys. And I'm going to show you some of the things, like some of the results that we're getting and some of the things that I have in place. And make sure that you go through the additional supplemental trainings that I will have in the description, okay? Because I'm not going to go into super detail on these three things. This is more like a video of a 30,000-foot overview, putting the roadmap in place, understanding the different aspects of your marketing system that you want to have tuned up and make sure that you have in place. All right, but I'm going to have more in-depth training on all of these in the description, so make sure you go through that. And guys, my only ask is if you find the video helpful, hit the like button. It really does help. Consider subscribing. I come out with these types of videos all the time, just sharing my marketing and lead generation journey with you guys so that you guys can see what's working in my business right now, so you can take it and implement it into yours. And then I will also have affiliate links for HighLevel and WAVV, the different tools that we're going to talk about in the description. If you want to support the channel, I really, really appreciate it, guys. Plus, it gives you a really good deals on them. You get a 30-day free trial to HighLevel plus a free bootcamp, and you get instead of a 7-day trial, you get a 14-day free trial to WAVV, the WAVV Power Dialer, if you go through my link and use my promo code. So I really appreciate it, guys. All right, let's get into it. I almost can't sit still right now because I'm so excited about this. I just checked another test campaign that I'm running for Facebook ads. I'm going to show you the results of it here in a second. They are absolutely crushing it, guys. It's just awesome. And actually, like I said, I'm going to do an entire breakdown video of the campaign. I'm going to give you a surface level overview in this video, but make sure you check out the video in the description when I release it on this new campaign here. But like I said before, this can be whatever lead generation platform you want. I've done Facebook ads for a long time. I have a really good system for them. So that's my preference when generating leads for clients, because I know they work and I know how to make them work. Okay, but this could be whatever you want: Google Ads, LinkedIn, TikTok, social, like whatever social media you want to do, a combination of a bunch of them. All right, but this step is just making sure that you have a consistent flow of leads. You've got to have it, guys. It's the lifeblood of any business. If you don't have leads coming in, or maybe you're even buying leads, I don't really care. I'm a huge advocate of taking control of your lead generation at some point. But if you have to buy leads, if you're just getting started, then that's fine. You got to have a consistent flow of leads. You don't have people to talk to, you don't have people to close. Period. That's it. All right. So you got to have this system in place. All right. And what we're doing is focusing on building a list slash pipeline. Okay. When I'm running Facebook ads, our goal is not to like generate appointments right away or generate sales right away. Now, does that mean that we won't? Of course not. Some people are ready to do business with you right off the bat. All right, but that's usually a small percentage of the leads that you're generating. Okay, so we make sure that we are managing expectations and we have the right goals for what we're setting up here within this marketing system. And like this stage, this part of the marketing system is just about building the list. We're gonna let the other aspects of the marketing system do their part when it comes to converting leads into sales. We'll get to that. All right, but this is all about building the list. The bigger your list or pipeline, the more business you're going to do with this marketing system. All right, we're focused on generating high quality leads for as low cost as possible. Now, I will say, and you'll see this here in a minute when I take you into my ads manager, unfortunately, the one downside, there's many downsides to Facebook. It's just kind of a crappy platform. However, it's still very good for generating leads when you know what you're doing. But the cost of the leads has gone up quite a bit because it's just become more expensive to advertise on the platform. However, again, when you know what you're doing, we can still generate low cost leads. I'm about to show you that here in a second. It's insane, guys. But what I will say is that the quality of the leads have increased pretty significantly with Facebook because of a specific feature that Facebook came out with at the time of this recording. It was a couple of months ago, I think, and it allows you to turn on SMS verification. What that means is people need to now receive and input a verification code that they receive on their mobile number. They have to enter that verification code into the lead form before they're able to submit it, guys. So we're generating real-time, high-quality, exclusive SMS verified leads with this Facebook ad system now. It's insane. I did an entire video on that new feature. I will link it down below. Make sure you check it out. All right. So and basically the primary focus of the Facebook ads when we're setting them up is making sure that we have a really good offer. We're putting that offer in front of the right people. We have a really good ad creative that's going to stand out in the news feed. All right, I'll show you an example of that here in a second, and making sure that it's getting really good engagement. And then we're using lead forms with SMS verification, guys. This is a recipe for massive success with Facebook ads. If you do this right here, you can absolutely crush it. Let me show you an example. I am so excited about this because this is a new test campaign that a new style of campaigns that I've been running. I've been running a lot of them actually, but this is just another one that I'm adding to my repertoire here. And I want to mention too, guys, like I've been testing these campaigns recently in life insurance and annuities, absolutely crushing it. Okay, maybe you're in that industry. If you are, and you want these ad campaigns just pre-made, like literally plug and play, if you want these exact ad campaigns, guys, then I will link down below to my ALGM 3.0 program. It's a pre-made marketing system for life insurance and annuities. So general life insurance, final expense, annuities, retirement planning. I give you all the ad campaigns, the entire HighLevel system, all of it. Make sure you check it out. All right, but yeah, they're just absolutely crushing it, guys. So this is a new test campaign for final expense burial life insurance. All right, so we're offering life insurance to senior citizens, and look at the results of this, guys. I just woke up to this because I literally launched this campaign yesterday, and granted, it's a new campaign, but I've been doing this long enough to know whether or not a campaign is doing really good or not. And this campaign is crushing it right off the bat, just like the other test campaign that I did for general life insurance. I'll link that in the description, a full breakdown of that campaign so you can see it. But look at this, guys. We've got 6 leads at $8.33 per lead, and they're SMS verified, and they've requested information about getting final expense life insurance. What more do you need when it comes to your lead, at least your paid ad lead generation? 6 leads at $8.33 per lead, and they're SMS verified. Look at this engagement. We've had 11 link clicks and 6 leads. So we're over a 50% conversion rate on our lead form, meaning for every 2 people, at least right now, that are clicking on the ad and having the lead form pop up to submit it, we're getting one of them submitting it. Over 50% right now. That's insane, especially since they're SMS verified. And look at this, guys. This is one of the key metrics that I look at for my Facebook ads to determine whether or not it's a good campaign or not and it's performing. The link click-through rate. This is how many people are actually clicking on the ad to potentially submit it. Not like it or comment or share it or anything like that. People who are actually clicking on it to see if they want to get more information. Almost 2.6% link click-through rate. You know what the minimum is that I look for, guys? 1%. If you can do 1%, you're doing pretty good. That's about average. That's like the minimum you want to see. Okay. This is over double that. What that means is that we've got the right ad with the right offer in front of the right people. That's how we know our campaign is doing really, really well. Now, here's the kicker. What I was alluding to earlier, how unfortunately Facebook has become just a lot more expensive to advertise on. Even though our lead cost is like insane right now, the CPM is ridiculously high. And I've seen this in pretty much every test campaign that I've done over the last 6 months or so. It's a little disappointing. It just means that it's more expensive to advertise on the platform. This is your cost per 1,000 impressions. This used to be 40 to 60. I consistently see it around like between 90 and 120 now. It's pretty insane. So what that means is that you have to make sure you know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're just throwing dollars away on this platform because it's really expensive. It's gotten much more expensive to advertise, but that doesn't mean it doesn't work. Because look at this. Regardless of that, $8 per lead. The other campaign that I tested, we were at $12 per lead. So every campaign is going to be a little bit different. But I don't think anybody is going to complain about this. Now, let me show you an example here. Let me pull up the ad so you can see it. Just get a quick preview. Like I said, guys, I give you all of this inside of my ALGM 3.0 program. So if you're a licensed agent or advisor and you want to generate life insurance, final expense, annuity leads like this, then hit me up in the description. Check out the program. All right, because you can literally download this entire campaign and put it into your ads manager. All right, but this is it's a very simple ad where we're just targeting seniors, letting them know that they're able to qualify for final expense life insurance. And they click this, the get quote button, lead form pops up. They put their name, email, phone number. They check a box. I'm sorry, no, they don't check a box. They just basically confirm their information. They answer a couple of custom questions, and then they verify their mobile number. At that point, guys, I mean, it's just absolutely insane. Okay, so as you can tell, we've got lead generation down with Facebook ads. It's really powerful. But again, whatever platform you decide to use, just make sure that it's consistently generating leads for you. All right, on to the next step. HighLevel. Like, where are these leads going? Okay, so I'm a huge fan of HighLevel. Like I said, it's the best CRM platform out there because of everything that we're able to do. It gives us everything that we need in order to put a really powerful lead follow-up system in place. All right. But here's the thing, guys. We've got to be able to follow up with leads. I don't care what platform you're using. I mean, I do. You should be using HighLevel. But as long as the platform you're using allows you to put into place really good automations that send automated emails, texts, allow you to build AI agents as well to have conversations with your leads as they engage with the outbound communication, etc., then you're good. All right. But you got to be able to follow up with leads. Preferably also have a smart CRM as well. I'll give you an example of this stuff here in a minute. But basically what we're trying to do, like the smart CRM too, is for organizing your leads. It's crazy how many people do not keep track of their leads, and how many leads fall through the cracks, how much business that is costing you. So in addition to the automated follow-up, you got to be able to make sure that, or you got to make sure that you're staying organized with your leads. Like, where are they at in the sales process? All right, HighLevel is great for doing that. All right, but here's the thing, guys, is leads can close 6 months down the road. Like, you just never know when people are going to be ready to do business with you. That's why this is so important. All right, guys, I've literally had people book a call and then purchase one of my programs after 2 years of being on my list and following my channel and getting my emails and stuff. They literally said that to me on the phone. It's like, yeah, I've been following you for about 2 years. I'm finally ready to pull the trigger. Okay, that's the power of follow-up, right? So you just, this step is so important. People get so, like, just really, really excited about lead generation, like when they see the leads coming in, which is great. Okay, but you got to have this in place as well, because not everybody is waiting on the other end of the phone, credit card in hand, just like waiting for your call, ready to purchase. Some people are ready, okay, but it's a small percentage. All right, you got to have your follow up in place. Let me show you a couple of examples of some of the things that we have in place here. We'll stick with the final expense burial life insurance industry right now. All right, but one of the things I love about HighLevel is like this. So the opportunities tab, the ability to build a smart pipeline. Like, one, it's great for organizing. So I can literally drag and drop this contact card. Like, this is created as leads come in. All right, so in my client's account, HighLevel account, where I'm running that test campaign, they're showing up right here. All right, and you get these contact cards. You can click them, and we'll get into how to contact them in a second. But you can open this up, do notes, tasks, all that good stuff. We can drag and drop into different stages of the pipeline. And when I was mentioning earlier the smart CRM, like, you can have these stages, these different stages, trigger specific automations and communication that gets sent out. Certain things in HighLevel that happens when you put them into these stages. So, for example, if I were to get a wrong number, which is unlikely since they're SMS verified now, but let's say I did get a wrong number, I could drag this contact card, all right, this card right over there, whatever. I could drag that contact card into the wrong number stage and have HighLevel send a series of emails letting the person know, hey, we're trying to contact you about your final expense quote. All right, but looks like you gave us the wrong number by accident. It happens. It is what it is. But click here to book an appointment, or click here to submit our form with a new number, or whatever, right? So I can have all of that happen automatically by just simply having some automations in place, and then dragging that contact card into that specific stage. And there's no limit to what you can do with your smart CRM, like the types of, like, there's no limit to the stages that you can put in here. All right, so that's going to help you stay organized, but there's no limit to the automations that you can put in place as well for each stage. All right, that's really, really powerful. Now, that's kind of the lead organization aspect of your CRM. Let's look at the automations, like, just get an idea of some of the automations that you want to have in place here. All right, we'll go to final expense life insurance. All right, I've done entire videos on the like building AI agents and stuff inside of HighLevel. Make sure you check that out in the description. So I'm not going to go into too much detail there. What I really want to show you guys is the long-term follow-up. It's really, really important, guys. All right, so if we go into this long-term follow-up automation, it's pretty simple. Like, we don't need to overcomplicate this. The main thing is to make sure that we have emails and text messages going out on a regular basis to make sure we're staying in front of our leads. All right, so when people opt in for whatever it is regarding final expense, they're going to eventually get put into this long-term follow-up sequence, and we've got all these emails and text messages going out over a long period of time. All right, and the types of emails that I like to send are educational and testimonial style emails. All right, I'll link below to my HighLevel email builder training for you guys, where I show you step by step how to create the exact email that I like to send for this stuff, like the format of it. You can get an idea of it right here, where the logo's at the top. You got a clickable image that goes to the next step of your funnel. There's a button at the bottom. You have the text in the email right there. That format has just worked really good for me when it comes to email marketing. But right here, we're educating people about our product or service and the problem that we can solve. That's really what we're focused on. So we're teaching them what is life insurance, all right? How much does life insurance typically cost? How much do I need? Whole life versus term life. Like we're anybody that's running this email campaign, it's positioning them as the authority figure, as the expert, because we're answering questions that these people likely already have. Uh, who are requesting information about this particular product and service. So if you can position yourself as the expert, over time, I mean, a lot of those leads will eventually want to work with you. And then occasionally we have the system check to see have they moved forward in the sales process, in the funnel. Like have they completed our questionnaire? Because we generate the leads on Facebook. All right, we get name, email, phone number, a couple of custom questions that they ask, but then we have them click a button to go to a questionnaire that gets more information. Like, have you used tobacco in the last 12 months? What's your health like, et cetera, right? Like how much life insurance are you looking for? Okay. We get more information. It generates a much higher intent lead. All right. So that's what we're checking here. That's kind of the next step of the funnel. And if they haven't completed that, that's when we send the text messages. All right. And then it goes right back into the email sequence. It's going to check again. It's going to send another text. We're always sending the emails, by the way. We never stop sending emails, regardless of whether they have moved forward in the funnel or not. You want to be staying in front of people. But every once in a while, we send the text message here to just stay in front of them, and it's a prompt to like they can either request the what do you call it? They can complete the questionnaire, or they can they can reply with why or start or quote, and they could trigger the automated system with the AI bot. All right, either way. So we're giving them two options to move forward in the funnel. Or to move into the next step of the funnel. All right. So those are some examples of like just having a CRM to stay organized. Some of the automations that you want to have in place. All right. Very simple, just email and text campaign to start with. You don't have to have anything super crazy. Get that in place first, and you can build all the crazy, super sophisticated stuff later on as you go. All right. So that's part two. Part three, guys. Excuse me. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit here, I think. All right, it's the power dialer, WAVV power dialer. All right, I'm gonna link to some trainings down below, like step by step how to get this in place in your HighLevel account. Gives you the 14-day free trial as well, all that good stuff. But guys, this has been massive. This has been like the missing piece of the puzzle for my marketing system, anyways. Because the biggest complaint that I've always had is that people can't get leads on the phone. Right, clients can't get leads on the phone, and it's frustrating. It kind of sucks, right? You see all these leads coming in, you're excited, but you can't get them on the phone. Some of them you can, but we should be getting a lot more people on the phone, right? Well, WAVV Power Dialer fixes that. And it just goes to show the importance of having the right tools in your business, guys. It's the #1 power dialer on the market, in my opinion. It literally can double your lead contact rates. Just think about what that would do for your business. All right, more conversations. It's a simple equation here. More conversations equals more sales. The more people you could talk to, the more likely you are to increase your sales, the more likely you are to actually close people, right? So that's what this allows us to do. And it's so easy to set up and use because it's embedded directly into HighLevel. And the real benefits, actually, I should have added one more here of the WAVV power dialer, is it's a multi-line power dialer. You're able to dial 3 people at a time. So you're so much more efficient at that point versus trying to contact leads on your mobile number or calling people one person at a time. All right, you're so much more efficient, especially if you have larger lists and you have lots of leads coming in. All right, but then this part is like the magic pill, in my opinion. It's the local presence feature, meaning, so basically you purchase a few phone numbers. What I'm recommending is you purchase a few phone numbers in every state where you're generating leads. And what the WAVV power dialer is going to do is, as it's dialing out to the leads, it's going to take the closest area code of the phone numbers that you own and match it with the area code of the lead. It's going to get as close as possible to it. What that does is it makes it look like their neighbor is calling them. Okay, people are much more likely to answer the phone when they recognize the area code versus a toll-free number, or it comes up as spam likely, whatever. That's another amazing feature of WAVV, is spam protection, where they work directly with the phone carriers, AT&T, T-Mobile, etc., to make sure that you're not showing up as spam likely. It is freaking awesome. Okay, but this is what really gets people to answer the phone right here. So the local presence, because it doesn't look like a sales call or anything like that. All right, that's why this is so powerful. And like I said, it's so freaking awesome because it's embedded directly into HighLevel. Again, I've done other trainings on on the WAVV Power Dialer guys and how to set it up in your HighLevel account. It's very easy to do. But you see this button right here? I could literally come into you could literally come into your pipeline every day, and you could do this multiple times per day as well. And where all of your leads are coming in right here, you just click this button right here, and it's going to start dialing out three leads at a time in this pipeline stage, right? And maybe you have leads in multiple different stages, and you start with the newest ones first, maybe. All right, you go through those, and then once you're done there, you go through the next stage, right? Wherever your leads are at. But literally, you click this button to call. Let me go ahead and click it so you guys can see. All right, it's going to load the contacts into the power dialer. All right, let's go ahead and connect. Up here at the top right, it shouldn't dial right away, right? All right, so it did. Let's see, did it dial? No, okay. So it's pulling up the contact right now, the contact profile, which is amazing because you can get access like to all the information that you have on the lead. You can take notes and all that stuff. All right. Usually it only does that once it's connected with a lead, but because I'm the only lead in the list, it's just taking me right to the profile. But usually it does that when people actually connect and pick up the phone. But you literally click dial here, and it's going to start dialing out to the list, and you just sit back and wait until people answer. That's it. That's all you're doing. It's so insane. I love this stuff. All right, so I'll go ahead and wrap up with that. This video is getting a little long. Just quick conclusion, guys. Here's what we're trying to put in place. We want to have a strategy for generating leads. We need a platform for lead follow-up, and then we need a system for contacting leads. Generate, follow up, contact. Put those three things in place, you're going to crush it. Use the right tools and systems in your business, guys. That's probably been my biggest lesson over the past 6 to 12 months, testing these different strategies, tools, etc. It's you got to have the right tools because honestly, we've always had lead generation down pretty good, but it's always been like converting those leads into actual sales. We've had the follow-up, lead generation, etc. But getting people on the phone, that's been kind of the sticking point. Well, that's taken care of now. That's not a problem anymore. WAVV Power Dialer, huge game changer. That's why I'm so confident in this type of system for taking your business to the next level. Like if you get these three things in place, because I see it. I'm seeing it with my clients right now. It is absolutely insane. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Again, make sure you check out the additional videos that I have in the description. It's going to go into a lot more detail, more of a step-by-step breakdown on a lot of these things. So make sure you check them out. But either way, I hope you guys are crushing it. If you have any questions or feedback, I'd love to hear it. Drop it down in the comment section below. Hope you guys are crushing it, and I will talk to you in the next one. To your success, Matty Ice is out.